Finally, somebody with the guts to tell it like it was. Here's RNC Chairman Michael Steele on the jobs creation record of President George W. Bush.
George Bush created a lot of jobs.
Let's look at the numbers. George W. Bush created 1 million jobs in 8 years, fully 4% of the number of jobs created under Bill Clinton. You know what? Yeah, forget the numbers. Let's look at a few random anecdotal facts. The Bush years were a boom time in many job fields, like warrantless wiretappers, for instance. For every domestic manufacturing job that went away, there was a job created in domestic surveillance. And don't forget torture. How many people got their start in the growing field of harsh interrogation? From entry-level waterboarders to the musicians whose music was blared at ear-splitting volumes at the prisoners.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you, Nick Carter.
George Bush got me my job. After intensive training in the Heimlich maneuver, I was hired to follow the president around, making sure he did not choke on a pretzel.
And that's only one. I'm almost confident there were others. President Bush, we miss you. The American people just want to say, you did a heck of a job, Bushy.
I think the jobs were created. I'm almost confident of that.
Yeah, baby, we miss him. I miss a man that makes us bleed 750,000 jobs a month, because how else am I, the big business owner, going to keep wages down? Why, import some immigrants. 5.5 million will do it. That'll keep wages down. Make it 12 million. Keep wages down. Don't you understand that everything we're talking about is about wages? This whole country is all preoccupied with wages. Those of us who need them and those who want to keep them low and down. And the more desperate everybody becomes, the better it is for big business. This is how it's same as it ever was, same as it ever was, same as it ever was. You know, you've got the history of this country saying exactly that. The whole freaking experiment was always about property owners, business owners, monopolies, bribery of the congressman. The president picks the Supreme Court justices, the Senate, they confirm the Supreme Court justices, the black-robed fairness that we think we're getting from the Supreme Court. How can it be neutral between rich and poor when the members are almost always former wealthy lawyers and almost always come from the upper middle class? How is that possible? The whole history of this country is like that. The whole entire thing is like that. And we're just going through it again. We're going through like the 1800s again. It's the same as it ever was. There's nothing new under the sun. Has nothing to do with Republican or Democrat or anything that you think it does. Has nothing to do with black and white. Southern blacks, they suffered. Southern whites, poor whites in the north, everybody suffered.